Happy November, everyone. I'm Crystal, your friendly finance-obsessed friend. In today's episode, I want to discuss a small and large financial win that I'm pretty proud of and talk a little bit about our long-term financial strategy. But before we get into it, our handy assistant has a disclosure to read.
All of the MillennialFI content is intended for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only and is not to be taken as legal, financial, investment, or tax advice of any kind. Please consult a licensed financial advisor, certified financial planner, certified public accountant, or tax attorney before undertaking any investment or tax strategies for your specific situation. You are responsible for all of your decisions.
Okay, we're back. Let's talk about the holiday season. Beloved by some and dreaded by others, the holidays are just not what they used to be. Back when it was more important who you spent them with than what you spent your money on. It feels like everything has pushed us to spend, and be shamed if we don't outdo last year's spending record. The good news is there is another way. Opt out. My family opted out of the holidays and gift giving about a decade ago. It saved us a lot of stress, time, and money. Besides opting out, the holidays can still be a good time for smart spending. Just because we don't buy during the holidays doesn't mean we can't strategically plan purchases to make during those big holiday sales. Ticket items that are large, that are needed within the next year or so are easier to come by at a cheaper price, usually during the holidays. Things for our family, I'm talking about our baby things, because yeah, our baby is coming in February, and we didn't have a car seat, and we didn't have strollers, or really anything. I'm still kind of waiting for some other cells, but let's talk about smart spending and financial wins that we've had in the past week. For example, we have two financial wins, one holiday sale related and the other is just a dang smart DIY car repair move. For the holiday sale, we've been holding off on buying big ticket items for the right price, and my did the time come. Target popped an early sale on their Chico travel systems. You know, the kind where you can't see the price until it's in the cart. While we had to compromise on the seats because it fits 5 pounds less than the one we had on the registry, we did gain 2 strollers that can be used beyond the infant seat years. That's about a 41% discount, or around $177, some change. Can't beat that. Yes, in the grand scheme of things, $177 is not much, but it means more money that's freed up to spend on the other big remaining ticket items, mainly a bassinet. In addition to the holiday savings already kicked off for this month, I saved my family over $2,000 in dealer repairs. Even when compared to changing the full part, which usually retails for about $400, I got away with paying just $30 and a little bit of my time. If you've read our blog before, you know that we have no car payments and drive a used second-generation Prius. Because we didn't buy a new car immediately and chose to keep the older car with no payments, we've run into all the random little things that break or could go wrong. From rusted out license plate bolts to sun-melted hatchback handles to corroded digitizers and broken gas door springs. In the grand scheme, they're nothing and easy to fix, but only if you actually put in the effort to fix it. So what was this car repair? It was replacing the digitizer, the part that makes touch screens touchable. About 2 years ago, I noticed an issue with the screen registering touch. For most people, this is no big deal, but in a second-gen Prius, it means literally no control over heating, no control over defog, and no control over the actual AC vent speeds. Those controls are only accessible through the computer system via the touchscreen. Finally sucked it up, figured out how to pull out my dashboard and remove the unit. It took about 2 hours because I didn't want to break anything, but after reassembling, the car started back up and the screen works perfect now. Shifting our focus to the long-term financial strategy, over the years our investment journey has evolved, leading us to discover the concept of financial independence and retire early around 2021. Initially driven by the desire to escape the exhausting cycle of limited income and unfulfilling work, we have since diversified our investment portfolio, going through many winning and losing strategies, while exploring alternative assets and ultimately landing on high yield rates to maximize returns. That's real estate investment trusts. A consistent focus on maximizing long-term passive income. We're dividend focused, setting us on a path towards financial independence. However, our journey doesn't end there, and we continue to seek opportunities to invest and grow our dividend yield, ensuring a stable financial future for our family through W-2, 1099, and eventually through our orchard business. Estimated year-to-date dividend yield is about $4,300, and we expect to finish out the year with about $5,700 in free passive income. Do you have a financial strategy that works for you? Or are you still figuring out the best approach for your financial goals? Feel free to share your thoughts on the podcast episode page or connect with me on Instagram at the MillennialFI. That's CHEMILLENNIALFI. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to sharing more insights and tips in the next episode. Don't forget to check out our blog at themillennialfi.com and hit subscribe.